Have you ever wondered how quickly life can change, even for someone who seemed unstoppable just days before? Just 1 week before the heartbreaking news shook the NASCAR world, Kyle Busch was doing what he loved most, competing on the track, inspiring millions of fans, and continuing a career that had already secured his place among racing's greatest legends. Then, in a sudden turn of events that few could have imagined, the beloved champion passed away at the age of 41, leaving behind a grieving family, devastated friends, and a racing community struggling to come to terms with an unimaginable loss. As tributes continue to pour in from across the motorsports world, many of the most emotional moments have come from those who knew Kyle best. His wife Samantha, longtime friends, fellow drivers, and team members have shared heartfelt memories of a man who was much more than a champion behind the wheel. While fans knew him as a fierce competitor, those closest to him knew him as a devoted husband, a caring father, and a loyal friend whose impact extended far beyond the racetrack. According to information released by the family, Kyle passed away after severe pneumonia progressed into sepsis, leading to rapid and overwhelming complications. The news stunned fans around the world because only days earlier, he had still been participating in racing activities and remained deeply involved with the sport he loved. Reports later revealed that he had been battling illness for some time before his condition suddenly worsened. For Samantha Busch, the loss has been especially difficult. Throughout Kyle's racing career, she stood beside him through victories, challenges, celebrations, and setbacks. Their relationship became one of the most recognizable partnerships in NASCAR, with fans often admiring the strength and support they showed each other. Together, they built a beautiful family and shared countless memories that extended far beyond the racetrack. Friends close to the family described an atmosphere of heartbreak as loved ones gathered privately to remember the NASCAR icon. Many struggled to find words to express the shock they felt. Several friends admitted they still could not believe that someone so energetic, passionate, and driven could be gone so suddenly. For many, it felt impossible to accept. The emotional reactions from fellow drivers demonstrated just how much Kyle meant to the racing community. Competitors who spent years battling him on the track spoke about the respect they had for his talent and determination. While Kyle was known for his aggressive racing style, many drivers revealed that away from the cameras he was generous, supportive, and willing to help others improve. One of the most touching stories came from those who had spoken with him shortly before his passing. Friends recalled conversations about future races, family plans, and upcoming opportunities. Nobody imagined those discussions would become some of their final memories with him. The realization has made the loss even more difficult for many who considered him both a colleague and a friend. As preparations for memorial gatherings began, fans from across the country started leaving flowers, messages, and tributes. Social media quickly filled with photographs celebrating Kyle's incredible career. Videos of his greatest racing moments circulated widely, reminding everyone of the excitement he brought to the sport for more than 2 decades. Kyle Busch's accomplishments are almost impossible to summarize. A 2-time NASCAR Cup Series champion, he accumulated hundreds of victories across NASCAR's National Series and became one of the most successful drivers the sport has ever seen. His competitive spirit earned him countless fans and helped create a legacy that future generations of racers will continue to admire. Yet many people believe his greatest achievement was not found in trophies or championship celebrations. It was found in the love he showed his family. Friends often spoke about how proud he was of his children and how much joy he found in spending time with them. Despite the demands of a busy racing schedule, he consistently made family a priority. Those closest to Kyle say he often talked about the importance of creating lasting memories. Whether attending family events, supporting his children's activities, or simply enjoying time at home, he treasured moments that had nothing to do with racing. These memories have now become precious sources of comfort for those mourning his loss. The NASCAR community also organized special tributes to honor the champion's memory. Drivers, teams, and officials participated in moments of remembrance, recognizing the enormous influence Kyle had on the sport. Fans attending races wore shirts, carried signs, and displayed banners celebrating the driver many considered a once-in-a-generation talent. For Samantha and the family, the outpouring of support has provided some comfort during an incredibly painful time. Messages arrived from fans across the world, many sharing stories about how Kyle inspired them through difficult moments in their own lives. Others thanked him for years of unforgettable racing memories and for the passion he brought to every competition. Many of Kyle's longtime friends have also focused on celebrating his life rather than dwelling solely on the sadness of his passing. They remember his sense of humor, his competitive nature, and his ability to make people laugh even during stressful situations. These personal stories have helped paint a picture of the man behind the helmet, a person who deeply valued the relationships in his life. As memorial services continue and loved ones gather to honor his memory, one thing has become clear. Kyle Busch's legacy extends far beyond statistics, championships, and race victories. He leaves behind a family who loved him dearly, friends who will never forget him, and millions of fans who grew up watching him achieve greatness. Although tears continue to flow and hearts remain heavy, those who knew Kyle best say they want the world to remember the joy, determination, and passion that defined his life. They want people to remember the husband who loved his family, the father who cherished his children, the friend who stood by those he cared about, and the champion who gave everything he had to the sport. In the days, months, and years ahead, NASCAR fans will undoubtedly continue celebrating his remarkable achievements. Future generations will watch highlights of his greatest victories and learn about the impact he made on racing history. But perhaps the most meaningful tribute of all will be the memories carried by those whose lives he touched. Kyle Busch may no longer be with us, but his story, his accomplishments, and the inspiration he provided will continue to live on. And as family, friends, and fans say their emotional goodbyes, they do so with gratitude for the unforgettable moments he gave them and the legacy he leaves behind. Rest in peace, Kyle Busch. Your race may be over, but your memory will continue to inspire generations to come.